All right, guys, here we are live. My name is Jennifer Soto, and got this a little bit crooked. I wanted to come on here and tell you really quickly about our Deluxe multi-cooker. So this is one of our amazing appliances and amazing small appliances, and it actually has the power to get rid of a bunch of appliances that you already have. So let me tell you some of the features that this has. So this pressure cooks, it slow cooks, it sous vides. I have to make sure I have everything on my list here. It sous vides, it makes rice. All the time at my house, it makes rice. It makes eggs. It can hard boil your eggs or steam your eggs so they're like hard boiled. It makes yogurt. You can sterilize things if you need to sterilize things in your house. You can proof bread and so much more. So there are 16 presets. So let me go ahead and turn this on. First of all, it has an on and off switch, so that's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and turn this on, and so you can kind of see what it looks like. So there are 16 presets right here, and I'll just read them to you really quick. We've got time for that. Custom, so you can customize things. If you're getting a recipe off of Pinterest or something like that, you can definitely do that. Sear, so you can sear your meat. Egg, so I love to make egg bites in here, and I'll show you a little add-on you can get to do that. Poultry, beef, pork, seafood, white rice, whole grains, soup, beans. Oh my gosh, you guys, you can make beans from like the little bag of dry beans in about 45 minutes, and they're amazing. Dessert, steam, slow cook, sous vide, yogurt, and sterilize. So it's very, very versatile. And so some other things that I want to tell you about this is when you release it, it makes noise. This is all our little tools make noise. And actually, did you know that you can customize the sound of that so it's louder or softer? One of the other things that you can do is it has a holder right here for the lid so that your lid is nice and safe and out of the way. And you can see I have a blue silicone ring in here. That's just one that you can, a backup product, whatever it's called. Backup is the only word that's coming to me. Replacement product. But it comes with a clear ring, like an opaque ring. It's kind of a clear color. But you can set this right here. It comes with a little stand, okay? And there's actually quite a few accessories that you can get for it. I didn't grab them all out, but I'll tell you about them. There's a couple that I store in here, but and I'll show those to you. So this is great. You can use this to elevate if you put a basket in here. Like I use my stainless steel basket when I'm doing eggs. So the smallest one in the set of 3. So this is great for that. Also keeps stuff out of the moisture if you don't want your things to get into the moisture that's down in the bottom. So it has a nice big stainless steel pot that holds 6 quarts. It has a fill line on there. I don't know if you guys can see that fill line. So it tells you, how, the halfway mark and then your max for filling it. So that is that. The steam release, put this on here. The steam release is right here on the top, but the way you release it is right here. So your hands are not getting anywhere near this, and you'll know, and it kind of pushes it up, and you'll know that it's released when the little red thing right here, when that has popped down, and you just click push. So some things take longer. You can put things in here that are frozen. The other day I made chicken and it was frozen. I just dropped the chicken in there, put my broth in there, set it on poultry, and then I set it for I wanted it to be really, really soft. So I set it for like 40 minutes, and I wanted it to be shredded like it had been in the slow cooker all day. And so I set it and it came out, and then it was shredded so that we could make tacos. So let's see what other features. This dial turns like this, and then to start it, you push and hold, okay? So you also can, so if we're gonna do eggs, and I can push it once and then change the time. I just rotate the dial to change the time, push it again, and it's gonna start. Oops. push and hold to start. I'm so sorry, push and hold to start. And then you'll see it say run, and then you know it's ready to start, okay? So if you close this, like cancel it right here, and then if we're gonna do white rice, this is the other thing that I do all the time, it takes 4 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes to come to pressure, 4 minutes to be done. Like in under 15 minutes, your rice will be done. And I'm gonna tell you, you can't even boil water that, I live in Colorado, you can't even boil water that fast in here. So, and it also has a keep warm feature. So if I push 4 minutes and I say, okay, and then I want, delay. I can set it to delay. Like I went and got my nails done yesterday and I wanted the rice to delay for like 20 minutes before it started, so that it would be in warming mode when I got back. So I had it delay. And so I've changed that. And then I changed my time to, there we go. Anyway, change my time, and then you've got keep warm. How long do you want to keep it warm for? This is perfect for if you're working and you need to set it like that. It also comes with a glass lid, which I didn't tell you about earlier. It comes with a glass lid. But you would not use this lid if you're doing slow cooking. You just put your glass lid on there, just like any slow cooker, and they'll sit in there and it'll cook your food all day. So that's handy. So this takes the place of your pressure cooker, takes the place of your slow cooker. It just has a lot going on there. Okay, and then I promised you I would show you like my favorite accessory that you need, and these come in a set of 1. I have 2, but this is the silicone egg bite mold. Literally my favorite accessory, and I make dupe Starbucks egg bites. You can get the recipe on the website, and then I put in my added Gruyere cheese and bacon. So I make bacon and Gruyere egg bites, perfect for a quick breakfast. And so you fill this up, and then you put. I put 2. I stack them too high. You can do that, and then I just lift it, and then I stick it in here, and then I would put it on egg for 12 minutes and then go. So that's it. I absolutely love this. We use this almost every day in my kitchen. It is a huge time saver when you are working, when you're busy, when you just want to have dinner ready, kind of one of those set and forget things, whether it's pressure cooking or whatever. And then it's also great if you meal plan. So if you meal plan and you meal prep. And then one more thing I want to tell you is if your microwave ever breaks, you can use this to steam your veggies. And at Thanksgiving, I use this to cook my potatoes. I cook 1 set of potatoes. I cook my regular white potatoes in here. Then I move those off to the side and I'm mashing them and everything. And then I cook my sweet potatoes in here. Actually, I probably do it the opposite direction because we bake the sweet potato after we make it. But I do the sweet potatoes first. It takes like 15, 20 minutes to get them completely done, ready to mash up. So good, so easy. And when my microwave broke, I was able to cook all of my veggies in here. My broccoli, my green beans, it didn't matter. I cooked everything in here. So it's really versatile. This is going to be your new best friend. Everybody needs one of these. Go ahead and post your comments or your questions below. Hope you guys are having fun in the party. Bye.